Alright, welcome back to Anodyne 3, Anodyne 2, Return to Dust, Part 3. We are going through the Tree fan club's 2D interior. Iwasaki Antimon. Faithless, turn back. Only discipline will transcend the snowfield and be accepted to the Tree Master's temple. Yeah. So, from part 2, I believe the thematic tie was sort of, people's relationship to art, fandom, celebrity, and it's interesting that there's sort of a winter theme that's been chosen here. Not exactly sure the direct ties, thematic ties, because it seems like the interiors have a tie to the environment itself, or to the person itself. But we'll have to see from there. I do want to say I love the use of pixelated shading on the trees here. The purple blending into the blue, it just looks very nice. Plus that snowing effect as well is a nice little touch to the environment. Looks like we got a checkpoint here. Wonder what's the deal with that shaking person. Let's talk. According to the fan cave's trials, I am but a mere C license, arborealist. My goal? A B license. I won't have to trudge around here anymore. The music is quite ominous, I must say. It's definitely quite the tone setting. I do like it though. Fits the atmosphere quite well. Oh! Nope. I remember these guys. Not fun. Oh my god. Very scary. Oh! Nice try. Oh nice, we got a key. Oh! Just gotta keep moving, keep moving. Oh, no. Checkpoint. Oh, there's the other key. We've got a burr. I am not worthy to leave the snowfield. I must practice my tree sculpting and endure this weather. Iwasaki told me that only when I understand the meaning of a blossoming petal peeking from snow caps will I proceed. Brr, so cold I haven't seen a single petal for the past week. So I guess the theme here really is that sort of issues of like self-esteem that come with the act of creation. Like when you make art, you are really putting a bit of yourself out there, and sometimes it can become a really unhealthy thing, especially when you're have someone you look up to or a group of people who set arbitrary standards and goals on you, and you feel like you have to just keep pushing yourself harder and harder and harder to create, which is usually antithetical to making anything good, really. So I guess that kind of makes sense why this would be sort of a more cold winter theme. It's got another person here. Iwasaki and some others suggested I need to improve my tree trimming fundamentals. That I needed to master the basics before considering getting closer to the temples. But I'm too cold to even hold the trimming scissors. Brr. Yeah. I think that honestly further solidifies that idea, quite frankly. Oh my gosh. Not enough for the spike. those are so hard to dodge. Yeah, so we got some new enemies here. The snowman jellies, or globs, or whatever they are. And the snowmen that chase you and explode. I'm going to take it I don't want to touch those spikes. Okay, thankfully this game is quite generous with health. Oh, got another key. Ow. That's why those spikes are there. Oh my gosh, is there like a scream in the background of this sound? Oh, I guess I could look at that mini-map in the corner. I didn't even think about that. As to where to go. Oh. We got up. Oh! That's cheeky. One key in. Let's go this way. In the skies above lies the temples of the Tree Master. Only those worthy should step forth. Looks like we have a change in setting here. And these snowmen don't want to kill me. Me and the other snowmen have come from another world. Most of us are just relaxing, but a few have joined Iwasaki's fan cave, I guess. Such things are to be expected when traveling far from home. Some of the snowmen dissented with our nomadic ways. They wanted purpose beyond our lives of solitary contemplation and occasional travel. Well, I suppose they've gotten the purpose they've wanted here. I do like if you've already seen all the dialogue, it gives you an option to skip. It's quite convenient. Wow, look at that sky. Use of effects is quite nice. Oh. I'm gonna guess I don't want to get hit by that. Out of the S-Lyson Arborealis, clearly Iwasaki is the strongest. I aspire to be like him, and yet I have not even read Grimoire Bark. Excuse me, I must continue my studies. You sure put this person quite on a high pedestal. The keys usually signify the end. I want to go explore a little more, so we'll hold off before going that path. I have an A license Arborealis, nearly ready to enter the Master's grounds. Only a few have S license to enter, like Iwasaki. Oh, beautiful Iwasaki, how his dedication to the tree shines. He is a man of worth for these sacred grounds. Checkpoint. Looks like the pathway here is blocked. Let's try this teleporter. Leave? Why not? Nope. I hit the wrong key. Ooh, new type of tube. Blue Veil West. Oh my gosh, I'm in a whole new locale. It's like a single house I can't go outside of. An advertisement reads, "Best tree sculpture in Sinnoh, used across parks and official buildings across the city. Call for more info." Through the window, Noza sees a person eating eggs at their desk. Egg. I guess there is a theme of eggs throughout this game. Newspapers neatly lay in a pile. A Best Father magnet adorns their fridge. A small, neatly trimmed tree sits in a pot near the person. Further in the home, Nova could see some larger trees, each with an exquisite flair. The home looks quite humble, but perhaps this was the Tree Master's home after all. The mailbox near Nova radiates a power. It seems Nova can shrink into it. So I guess we need to spark. Maybe the tree master is just hanging out there and doesn't want to be dealt with all these fans. Looks like we can spark the mailbox. Imagine that takes us back inside. Oh, we're on the other side now. When I obtained my S license, I realized it was because of Iwasaki's teachings, patience, and resilience, not the tree master. I shall discuss the possibility of a new license only for Iwasaki. Ah, yes, the I license. Nice, so it looks like we can go back. Oh, there's a dust crystal here. I don't want to do that yet. I want to go see more stuff. We'll come back for it. I can't remember. Is there like 2 dust crystals in this space? Maybe. I think there's something I missed back here that I'm going to go for. I guess some dust. Ooh, there's a gate with a slime. Let's try to get that first, and then go the key path. Oh, nope, nope. I wish I knew how to consistently dodge that. That's okay. Ooh, I guess I could run through this. Nope, I can't run through the spikes. Ooh, I wonder if I can get there via the key path. So if I take the key path, then I can try to get that box. Yeah. That's what I really like about these sections after the sort of like beginning phase of this game, is that like you can go in one place and come out the 3D world in a totally different place. They're not all just like self-contained like dungeons, for lack of a better word. I mean, I know this game doesn't quite play like Zelda, but sort of the closest influence I can kind of pull from to communicate the idea. Oh, there we go. I dodged the snowman, but not the little glider, whatever that is. So it was right about the key path. Ow. That was not very nice. Okay, so that's going to open that path. Oh, there's just a whole dang card here. That's quite nice. It is very pleasant to go from that very, like, you know, mildly stressful snow area to this very lovely, lovely atmosphere. I mean, look at that planet. This area is so peaceful. Alright, dust crystal time. Oh, we got so much dust now. Iwasaki Antimon. Nova, as a boy, I loved trees. Such a rare beauty. How lucky it is to find one in Newfoundland. And then I saw the tree master, who devotes himself to the art of the tree. I studied his trees and began to send letters of my appreciation, but I never got a response. So I started the official fan cave. Others joined, and I led our studies of the master in hope that he would notice us. But the cleaning, it has opened my eyes to realize I do not need the master, for in this fan cave, I am the master. Haha! Through my struggles, I have gained a skill. The fan members, they are not just members, they are my students who have been teaching the art of the tree. Thank you, Nova. No longer will the members have to quietly suffer, for I have now become Tree Master Iwasaki. Nova feels the glandulox seed pulsating inside of her. It channels the center's power, transforming the deadly dust crystal into a card. So I guess oh, I guess a new piece here. Palisade. Perhaps this place, yes. Fortified and safe. Visually distinctive. What's she doing over there? I guess the conclusion of Iwasaki's arc is that he becomes the Tree Master, which, like, there's a lot of themes about, like, sort of, like, the suffering that comes through fandom, but now he's, like, become sort of the thing to idolize. Like, I guess that's a positive outcome, question mark? Not the best, not quite the payoff I was anticipating. It's nice to revisit this. It's been quite a while since I've played this game, so press Y to talk. Iwasaki Antimon. Hello, Nova. Welcome to Iwasaki Cave of Tree Arts. Thank you for your cleaning. My fans and I have begun an endeavor into an ever deeper realm of tree sculpting. So he's even more committed to his craft. What do the other folks have to say? Nothing new. I wonder if they're all just gonna say the same thing. Yeah, it seems like it. I'll just go forward. An escalator? Or I guess it's just stairs. I mean, still. Quite the set piece. Also, this is a bizarre camera angle to choose from. I don't know if I commented on that last time, but definitely an interesting choice. It does leave an impact, that's for sure. Alright. Let's explore. If I see a save point or a checkpoint in a video game, I cannot let it be. It just, I have to get it. A raging death storm blocks the way. Without the center's full power, Nova stands no chance of surviving the dangers beyond. Alright. I guess it's just a place we come back to later. There's a save point up there. That's quite interesting. I'll just keep exploring. Oh. Blue Veil West. More of a almost like deserty formation. Oh, there's the house we were at earlier. I guess it makes sense you can't quite get over. Whoever lives here seems to prefer privacy. Nova decides to explore somewhere else. This pit is quite interesting. Let's take a look at it. Before we do that, I kind of want to like survey the environment. I do really like these environments. It's kind of the fun part. So you've got these like stone geological formations. It's notably less overcast, it seems like, than the other when we came out of city center Cenote. I could be mistaken, but and a giant pit with a bunch of like domes. They almost look like capsules, and then what looks to be like a highway up there. The game uses highways a couple of times, it seems. I'm just maybe they did it just because it was cool. Totally valid choice, but things in this game seem to have meaning, and I'm just curious, like, what the intended meaning of having the highways in the game are. We've got a shovel and a sad, rocky person. The rocky form wobbles, gasping and struggling to move its body, almost pitiful. Had an unwavering master worked it to death? Did it fall from homes above and cry out to no response? Then again, what if it was just a pile of rocks? An illusion, or one of the beautiful props placed by the center? Geof Agrisite. I am Geof. Nova, I've heard rumors of you, tales of freeing people from the prison of nanodust. But leave me be, so I may crumble to sand, travel on the wind, and bring joy to lovers as a beautiful beach. I don't want that for you, Geof. No, I can't fade away. I need to dig. I must dig. But for what? I am Geof, but why am I here? A gentle wind wraps Nova's body. She wonders. Geof must have been digging for a while. Years? Decades? Nova could not fathom that timescale. What would it be like to have your life frozen, repeating the same actions, years on end? For how long must she clean? You know, that's an interesting thing, too, is that, you know, Nova is, like, literally born yesterday. Hatched out of the egg. And so that's, like, another interesting wrinkle to this whole thing, too. It's just, like, what is... Nova's relationship with this world is so new. She hasn't even really considered, like, time. Why do I dig? I need strength. I need purpose. Please, Nova, help me remember. The air is thick with the presence of nanodust. Nova, spark this being and forge a connection. Clean them and change their fate. Shrink forth, nanocleaner Nova. Alright. He's sitting upright now. Easy. That twist. Ooh, I like this tunnel. Corporeal tunnel syndrome. The intensity of an ideal grows ever higher, reaching towards the sun. Geof Agrisite. May the stories of the fertile town send you upwards. A gravestone. Granite, 32, beloved elementary school teacher, believed that children were the way to protecting our futures. No student is evil. A misbehaving child's problems always have a cause. Geof Agrisite. Is this a graveyard? Interesting. Stone larva. The formula for success is belief. I put my belief into action by feeding and praying for this tower. One day it will reach the sun. Is that a hand? Lots of, like, greenery mixed with like themes of death. He seems to be working hard at digging us whole. Stone larva. My ideal is to nurture this tower. There is no other purpose. As long as it lives and it is sustained, I am happy. So, Geof is like very committed to his purpose in the world. And it seems like all these other people that we're meeting are also folks who are quite committed to their purpose. I mean, he's been digging that hole for decades. Donnie, 9, spry, inspiring boy, will fondly remember the treats you'd make for us. How sad. Amethea, 10, beloved daughter of Mayor Geof and Silico. Mayor Geof. Okay. It was too soon. We miss you every day. I have a daughter? What a sad thing to, live your life and, have all this experience and then just not remember it. Phosphor, 50. The best farmer. Her techniques for cultivation were irreplaceable. We'll miss the love you had for the earth. Nova, are these people related? I mean, I'd have to assume so. I guess I should probably deposit dust now that I have so much, but should have done that probably before I came in here, but I was just having too much fun exploring. Lutia, 44, Chief Imports Manager. We'll miss you. A town. I can see a town. It rises into my memory. Did I live in this town? Oh! Not friendly. Is this way opened? Silico, 46, loving husband of Mayor Geof and father of Amethea. So Silico and Geof were married. It was too soon. I should have spent more time with you. Mayor Geof, Nova, this might be me. These names, at first I was disoriented, but I feel something coming back together. The soundtrack is also quite muted, which is an interesting decision. How tall should this tower grow? Will its beauty peak? There's no point wasting time with useless questions. Grow, grow, grow. Interesting. This feels like the way to the Nano Assassin. And again, I feel like I just want to see more of this place. Oh. Has your life given birth to a beautiful moment? I'm waiting for that moment. Suffering, waiting for this tower to grow. One day, this vile world will sparkle with its beauty. Could I have deposited this key anywhere? Yes. I sure could. I like how... Oh, I should have saved the slimes. This guy takes a couple of shots. You know, the beginning of the areas of this game are quite straightforward, but these areas seem to have quite the twists and turns in terms of where you can and can't go. Ooh, it looks like this is probably another key of some sort. Oh, I can use this guy to attack the boomerang. That's fun. I do it. Nova found a card. I also think that's an interesting choice too. Is like they put the cards as this like large set piece at the end. Like you suck up the sort of nano crystal, the dust crystal, which then gets turned into a card. But there's also just like, if you look for them around the world, there's just cards hanging out in the environment for players just looking to find them. Which I think that's it's interesting because a lot of times when you play video games, right, collectibles have a like what I would maybe call like a degree of prestige. Like in like Mario, you have the coins, and then you may have the star coins or like extra lives, right? They're almost like tiers of collectibles, and they like each of them have their own like set of like challenge or, you know, sort of obstacle they give to the player. And like I would say like the cards are like kind of the penultimate collectible in this game. I think honestly the only one we've experienced so far. Not all of them have the same degree of like pomp and circumstance that, you know, comes with its collectible, you know. Another gravestone. Geof, 42, mayor of this once prosperous farming town, an eternal fool, dug away the ground, soiling his hands and destroying this town. Die alone, freak. Oh my gosh. Nova, I was mayor once. My citizens, my family, they're dead? Did I fail them? What happened? Please, keep cleaning. I must regain my strength. Oh my gosh. So he kept digging, and him and everyone around him died? That's, tragic. Oh man, I do love these tube sequences. They're always so pleasant. Saved. It says Lutia's shop. It's been locked for a while and the handle is rusted. Oh. So these are like the places of the town that we experienced within Geof. A sign, Amethea, Silco, and Geof's home. Oh man, so this was the town. This also had a talk. It said, Stani secret base, keep out evil fungus. Interesting. The camera can be a little bit finicky in this game, which, I mean, it's tolerable, but it's really nice, though, that the platforming isn't, like, too demanding. Like, you get the double jump and the float, so, like, you're never doing anything super precise, which makes it nice. Like, I mean, it just feels like the environment is more for just, like, taking in the sights. Also, I wonder what inspired the Metal Submarina to make these sort of fixed camera angles in the world, right? Like normally you have free control of a camera in a game like this, but every once in a while, like they set up the environment to have these like fixed perspectives. Like I'm moving the camera control and I can't right now, so. A faded sign says Mayor Geoff's office. Below that is a faded piece of paper saying evacuation notice. What's this? Nova feels a strange power in the house. She feels as if she could shrink into this home. Going in the house. Ooh, we've got a melody. The colors are also noticeably more saturated too. May the stories of the fertile town send you upwards. I think a gravestone was just here. Granite. Ah, Geof, how are you? How is Amethea? Not still trying to fix your field, are you? I read that this type of fungus has some experimental uses. Perhaps we could utilize it to compensate for lost crop. Oh, hello, Granite. He can't hear me. Odd. Besides, why would Granite be here? Ah, our fields. We're infested with fungus, of course. I tried to fix the fields. A mayor's duty is to his people. Still, Granite ought to encourage me. Okay. Same thing as last time. This environment is quite lush. So it's like the same place we were before, but now it's grown over. And it seems like, I'm guessing the people are probably where the gravestones are. Let's talk just in case. The stone larva. Stani. Geof, you're not gonna move, are you? My daddy said you don't really care about the fungus. I don't believe him, though. I think he's a liar. Cough, cough. Oh, poor Stani. I'll save this town. Daddy, can you make the fungus go away? Cough. It's so hard to breathe. Silico's worried, too. Yes, Amethea. Of course Daddy can. Just give him some more time. Soon these fields will be as good as new. I just need to dig away these nasty fungi. Just like you wash away germs from your hands. Oh my gosh. So, his purpose was to rid this town of a deadly fungus. Someone. Are you sure we don't have enough money to move to Sinote? Yes, we can. We have enough to move the furniture, but they want a safety deposit too. We'll just have to put our faith in Geof's plan. Also, I love the idea that in this bizarro, surrealist world, there is like safety deposits for these creatures. Phosphor. Hey Geof, I heard you're trying to dig out the fungus, but fungus doesn't grow from nothing. You have to try something else. A fungus is a really big network of organisms after all. Oh, there's Phosphor again, always giving me advice. So good-natured, but digging is the only solution. Ah, so he's quite stubborn in trying to fulfill his purpose that he shuts out all outside influence. From what I'm seeing, the detriment to himself and others. Lucia, Geof, we've been digging for weeks now. Cough. I know you mean well, but you're taking us too far. Business from Sinote is bad. I need to move. Everyone knows fungus is bad for the lungs. Cough. There's even a rumor nanodust is causing this. Sinotites want nothing to do with us. Please, Geof, just give up. Move on. Ah, how noble of me, committed to a cause. Please, Lucia, just a little more time. Tragic. You're destroying the town. Half the fields are totally dug up. News is spreading and the fungus is still here. When are you going to cut it out, Geof? Cough. For the greater good, sacrifices must be made. Cough, cough. The air is so bad. What did we do to deserve this? Oh, Center, help us. I like this story. I mean, it's sad, obviously, you know, but I like how this set piece plays out. Mayor Geof, no, I wasn't gonna Ah, don't say that. I just wanted to say, maybe... Oh, child, I know that you're scared, but I can't and won't give up. It's like knowing when to quit. Geoff, these fields are dead and we need to move. And no, you can't fix it alone. This problem has a source and it's beyond us. Please, cough, cough. We all know the nanodust is feeding the fungus and we can't stop it. You need a cleaner, and quick. Please, it's over. Half the village is relocated. This is our world now. Why can't you trust me? I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm taking Ametha and taking refuge in Sino. Please, Geoff. Silco, oh dear partner. Even you can't understand? Don't you want to save the town? If only he could empathize with me. Oh, poor Geoff. Sometimes you just gotta know when the jig is up. You gotta end what you've been pursuing. Geoff? Question mark? Question mark? Another day with this nanodust getting everywhere. At this rate, the town's done. Silco, are you there? Help me out. Get a shovel and come over here. We need to throw away all this soil now. Geoff, Agrosite. Nova, that's not me, right? Why does it look like me? Get out of there, now! Oh, man. So the people didn't die, they just relocated. So, in Geoff's mind, they effectively died. They removed themselves from his life. Oh man, the pacing of that was really good. I love the gravestones and the melancholy, and then the move to the 3D, and then the payoff of the like luscious world. Like it's a little mini vignette of a story that I think was just really well executed from beginning to end. I don't know. I mean, it wasn't very difficult gameplay wise, but it just like I remember why I love this game so much. Definitely a highlight so far. Geoff Agrosite. I remember it now. One day, fungus began to grow on our fields. Crops would die and disaster was ahead. Without crops, the town would have no tourism, no exports, and so I took it upon myself to save this town. Day after day I dug. I cleared the fungus, restoring the fields, and yet people left. They quit. They gave up on our town. Why would life place such curses on me? The pleas from other citizens were convincing, but Nova, now that I'm clean, my memory restored, I must listen to my heart. I'll carry on the work and clear all of his fungus away. One day I will succeed, just like you, Nova. And yet... perhaps it's time for a rest. Cough. Yes, just a quick rest. I feel so heavy, this heaviness away on my shoulders. Oh no. Oh no. That's not what you should take away from this, Geoff. Tomorrow we clear the soil, once and for all. Nova feels the glandulox seed pulsating inside of her. It channels the center's power, transforming the deadly dust crystal into a card. Wow. That is, these characters are not getting, they start out, you've got the hoarder person who has, maybe had some resolution. You had the family of worms. They like overall their payoffs like are broadly pretty positive, but like this is tragic. This is a horrible outcome for Geoff. Like he's learned nothing from his experience, and everyone he's ever known has left him behind. And his takeaway from this is that I just need to push harder. There's no response from Geoff. He appears to move, but perhaps it's just an illusion. Did he die? Oh my god. gosh. I guess time to go deposit this dust. Not really sure how much help we were. Alright, now how do we get back to Center City Cenote? Imagine the road will take us there. Ooh. Nice cruising tunes. Oh, it's a dust pathway. This is so pleasant. Blue Vale South. We'll come back to these places. I just want to fill up our depositor dust into the tower, just so we're not, wasting opportunities to collect dust. Okay, now to remember how to get back, I'm gonna resist the urge to collect that save point. Oh my gosh, we were just here. This place is a maze sometimes. Oh, we went through the woods. Okay, this is the lake with the tree people. I remember the entrance being near the highway, so maybe there's another way. I think this was a shortcut, if I remember correctly. This looks like an entrance. Ah, here we go. Save the game. Oh, we have enough cards too, so maybe we can upgrade the tower. Let's deposit the dust. Here we go. Nice. Thank you for depositing the dust, Nova. Please return soon. So let's go down to the bottom floor and put the cards on the tower. Center Sanctuary. Hello. Alright, so this is wonderful, Noda. You have enough cards to upgrade the dust prism? Okay. That's a nice little animation. Congratulations, Nova. Increased by 50 units. Continue the good work. Thank you, thank you. I wonder if Palisade or Sea Psalmist has something to say to us. Nothing new. Notably, Palisade isn't here. I know we had that cutscene earlier. All right. Let's go exploring. It's the car wash. I remember this. Let's talk to this person. But I love that a car wash is the locale in this world. Great choice for a video game world. Eponymous Wosh, or Wash. Good afternoon, and welcome to Wash Car Wash. I'm Eponymous Wash. No doubt you've traveled far for a taste of our world's famous amenities, am I right? Deep tissue scrubbing to ease your aches and pains, a gentle rinse in the Ambrosian Cascade, and to finish, a luxurious plush toweling. Well, that's what I would say if we had power. Alas, our generator is on the fritz, and my assistant seems to misplace the ladder. Hello again, Nova. With a heavy heart, I must inform you that our generator is non-functional. If only there's a way to climb up there and give it a jolt. Alright, so we gotta repair the power. I'm gonna pause for a quick minute. Looks like my controller needs some charging, so I will be right back. 1 moment. Alright, and we're back. I also just realized we haven't read the cards after we did the tower, so let's do that real quick before, I guess not tower, the car wash, but let's do that before I forget. Geof Agrosite, if you dig 99 times and only find dirt, don't quit. Some other fellow's gonna come by and find your treasure. Haha, don't worry, you've gotta believe. Again, quite a tragic story. Geof's Village. The real estate values have been constantly driven down by nothing more than a natural disaster. Iwasaki Antimon. Over time, biotrees have become rare in Newfoundland. We tree sculptors have risen up to fill the void. A sculptor's tree is different from a biotree that is suffused with the power of human choice. The arborealist rank system is a form of hope incarnate. We must reach even higher as the proverbial tree. We must follow those who we know to stand above us, and in the end, we will be rewarded. A C licenser is overwhelmingly marked by artificiality. A B licenser is self-consistent but lacking perfection. A licensers create work indistinguishable from biotrees. And an S licenser transcends the concept of a tree. That's a fun one. No new items. Okay. Gotta go in car form through the car wash. Oh man. People to talk to though. Assistant Plumpkins. Grumble grumble. How am I supposed to fix that short-circuiting generator now? Can't just climb all over the roof like a healthy youngster anymore. Where the heck's my ladder? Alright. Clearly, I know what I need to do. I just want one run-through of... Oh, the door's shut. Ah, camera. I can't remember if I don't think I mentioned this before, but for context, this is Analgesic Productions' third game. Their first two games, Anodyne 1, which at the time was just called Anodyne, and another game called Even the Ocean, which is a 2D platformer. Excellent game, very, very much slept on. This is actually their first like 3D game, so kind of a big jump in terms of complexity and scale, that's for sure, for the team. I think these 3D environments suit them well, because it seems like subsequent games have really focused on 3D for them. But yeah, I mean, I think these are just some of the growing pains of... Amazing! Nosa found a card. Nice! Turn the generator on. So yeah, the camera does leave a little bit to be desired, that's for sure, but it's not horrible by any means. It's just, there's just moments where you're just like, I wish I could do more with the camera or go around, but alright. I wonder if they have something new. I'm sure they have something new to say. Oh, the power's back on. Was that your doing, Nova? I hereby declare you a friend of Wash Car Wash. Such is my prerogative as the eponymous Wash. Now I might interest you in a complete Walsh experience, a rejuvenation of body and spirit on the house. Oh yeah, the water is on. And so are this, sort of the dryer spinners. Well, golly, look at that, generator's back on. Okay, we're going back to the beginning because we are going to drive through the car wash as the car. I'm not going to deny myself the experience here. It was everything I wanted. Yeah, can't complain. Get this individual. Doll fans seen here. Ah, Nova the Nano Cleaner. Enjoying your work? Wonderful, wonderful. Can't find those cards? Well, I, a hintline specialist, am happy to provide my services for free. You might want to find more people to clean. As us hintline specialists say, ganbate, ganbate. Never give up. Don't forget where I am now. Here's a mnemonic. DNC. It means dolphins never cry. It also means dolphins near car wash. Yeah, it's Dolphin Senior. So the Dolphin family is a fan of Nova and loves giving her hints. Okay, so we did Geof's hole. What is this? I'm gonna go up on the highway and figure that out. There's so much of this game I don't remember, which is kind of nice for a playthrough like this. So we can experience this together. Whoever may be watching. You know, at the time of recording, I haven't even uploaded a single video, so maybe nobody watches this, but I'm having a great time. It's just a regular house. The mailbox is stuffed full of mail. Gosh. I think there's like a side quest or something here, if I remember correctly. We'll come back. Highway music never gets old. Blue Vale South. Okay, this seems like a place to find things. I think we'll find our next destination and then call it for part 3. This sort of scaly mountain waterfall seems neat. Seems like a place we can platform. It's not like that wall in the city where you can just jump up. But yeah, it's interesting, like, doing this. Just like sitting in my room by myself, just talking to a camera without any feedback. I don't know. I mean, in some ways it's kind of nice, you know, I can just sort of dialogue at the screen. But it is also, especially when I was doing the first episode, it was quite strange to... I'll get to that egg in a bit, but it was a bit strange to just talk to the camera and have like no feedback. Like, I know people who like stream content, you know, have like a chat that talks to them back, but you know, here there's just like literally no feedback at all. And I don't know. Still haven't come to a conclusion with this thought, but it's the thing I'm noticing. Amazing. Nova found a card. Well, nice. Okay, let's find a person to clean. This, oh my god. Camera, like I said, sometimes gets a little wild, but this statue is crazy. It's like a person standing with a swirl and an up arrow. Outer Land South. The dust storm that once blocked Sinnoh now blocks the frontier into the outer sands. Its infectious force raged and flowed, forming a gigantic wall inches away from Nova, so close to snuffing out her life, her responsibility. And yet, in the storm's chaos is a strange feeling of beauty, of comfort. To Nova, it almost feels like the walls of a home, protecting her and other inhabitants from what lies outside. Nova wants to go further, but she knows it would only endanger her mission. The center holds the key to proceeding further. She must restore its power. I can't just like YOLO into the dust. So, not this way. This is the vibe. This, again, never gets old. Is this the... No. Maybe let's try to get to the other side of that, potentially. We have not gone this way, I don't think. Oh, look at this. Okay. Well, this clearly seems like something. I am going to stop this here. And we will pick up next time. Thank you so much for watching Anodyne 2, Return to Dust Part 3. My name is Ev, and I will be signing off. Bye-bye.